All right. We here, we in the building. Welcome to episode 4 of the We'll Get to That podcast. I'm your host, Mar. I just watched the Lakers lose, and not to say it felt good to watch them lose, but a lot of folks had them beating the Timberwolves this season, and that's just not this season, in this series, and that's wow, that's crazy to me. I just watched them actually get their ass whooped for 3 quarters. Um, I don't know if Luka ready for this type of prime time. We'll see. We'll see. But welcome to the we'll get to that podcast. Here I'm recording, trying to figure this stuff out. Hold on one second. I got it. I'm also video recording. So there's gonna be a video that comes out with this one. I'll put it on YouTube for you guys. I'll share my channel, probably on my Instagram, something like that. I thought I was tech savvy, but I'm not that as tech savvy as I thought I was. I have been sipping a little bit, not too much. Get my thoughts straight. So we in the building. I was gonna record on, I wanted to record on Sundays, but this one I just had to get this one out because there's a few things that I saw online, this past week or so, or since the last episode. I was like, man, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this out tonight because I don't even know if I remember, most of this tomorrow. So here we are. I'm gonna get this out. Vibe with me. Check me out. So first off, I did shout out my homies on the last at the end of the last episode, and when I woke up this morning, there was just a thought in my head, just reminiscing, right, about past times, obviously, because that's what reminiscing is. So just reminiscing, and I was thinking about all the German studio sessions. Crazy times, crazy times. I've seen some very talented folks come through their gates. You know what I'm talking about. But I brought that up because there was this one guy, man, Burner was so talented. Oh man, when I say this guy rap, rap, right, I want to say Burner produced too, but his rapping, man, he was fire. He was fire. He was off the hook, and that's no shot at anybody who was in any of those studio sessions. That's no shot at anybody that I knew prior to or after that does music. But Burner was fire, man. He from VA. Um, man, man, I wish that's one guy. Talent wise, he should have blew the fuck up. He should have, he should have blew up. He was crazy talented, crazy dope, crazy dope. Steph was dope too. Gates was dope. Lil Pat, and all of them. Shout out to Mitch Moolah as well. Um, but yeah, man, ooh, yeah, Burner was dope. Those Germany studio sessions was crazy. It was dope just to sit there. Like I don't produce or write or rap or anything like that. I love music. I should do it, but I don't. I should have done it. Well, I probably still could, but I never really got into that part of, I guess, the creation of music. I never got into it, but I always enjoyed watching people create music. I always enjoyed that. Always enjoyed that. Still to this day, I watch YouTube videos of old school niggas was in the studio and shit like that, just making music. Any type of music. It doesn't matter. Just the creation, like somebody sitting there putting pen to pad, or not putting pen to pad, but putting pen to pad, going in the booth, watching somebody build I'm sorry, build a beat together, like put it together from scratch. That is crazy. That is crazy. It's something beautiful to watch. That's why we have to appreciate. Sorry about that. Little brief intermission there, but I was saying that's why we have to appreciate the folks that are able to create music. And I always appreciated the fact that I was able to sit in there with y'all and watch y'all create that shit. That shit was dope. Um, really appreciate it. I had to get that out. And I haven't been in touch with Burner in years, but I would imagine I haven't heard anything bad. So yeah, you're still here, but you are still here with us, and I hope you prosper, G. Like for real, you man, crazy talented. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Now, since I got past that, we might get to sports later. I might do a little sports take, but I don't really give a fuck. Lakers lost, so it is what it is. Now that we passed that, I touched on 50, right? Like we was talking about 50 last week, 50 Ja and that whole thing, right? And then I got to thinking, and I was like, man, who are the greatest writers? Like the greatest writers, like pen to pad. Like who are these guys who could put pen to pad and create not only for themselves but for other people? You know. Now, don't get me wrong, hip hop does have a lot of ghostwriters. I don't want to hear about none of this Drake ghostwriter shit because I don't think that's true. Now that I got that out the way, um, I don't think that's true because I mean Drake wrote for other people. So you telling me somebody that wrote for other people needs a ghostwriter, like a ghostwriter, like Dr. Dre needs a ghostwriter because he doesn't fucking write his music. Diddy needed a ghostwriter. Well, yeah, Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever the fuck you want to call him, needed a ghostwriter. He didn't write his own fucking music. Ye needs a ghostwriter. He doesn't write his own fucking. He probably did before he got big, but I mean, I don't think I'm a 95, maybe 99% sure Ye doesn't write his own shit. I don't think Ye has wrote shit since college dropout. Maybe after college dropout. But I was thinking, like, who are the greatest writers? Like, who are the greatest writers? We got Ja up there, 50 up there. Obviously Jay, Nas up there, Pac, Scarface. Oh man, trying to think of this list. Cube. I mean, we can't don't forget about Cube. I mean, it was NWA, but it should have been like NWA. It should have been Ice Cube featuring NWA. I mean, don't get me wrong, the DLC did some shit too. The DLC was fucking fire. Another great writer, another phenomenal writer. Red Cafe, I think it was Red Cafe that wrote some shit for Diddy back in the day. Another great writer. That a lot of people don't know about. Homie from VA, he used to do the every year at the end of the year shit. Mass Skills. Mass Skills, another phenomenal fucking writer. Joe Budden's a good writer too. I'm always mention Joe Budden. Royce is a good writer. Eminem is decent at writing. I ain't gonna say decent. Eminem's a good writer too. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like who is the best writer in hip hop? Like pen to pad. Rakim was dope, obviously. Big Daddy Kane, KRS One. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about MCs. I'm talking about somebody when you like you could read the lyrics and you're like, oh shit, yo, that's fire. I don't even need the beat. Like I could read the lyrics and say, yo, that is fire. That is fire. That could probably go to like three different beats and still be dope, regardless. I don't know. I don't know who the greatest writer is in hip hop. I don't know who the greatest writer is in R&B. Now that I think about it, I mean, there's plenty, plenty of writers we could R&B. Hells is up there. Granted, don't get me wrong, man. We're able to separate. Um, if y'all want to get to that, if y'all want to go down that rabbit hole, I'll take you right down that motherfucker with Prince. But anyway, if we're able to dismiss what Prince was doing, and still listen to his music. I'm not saying dismiss it like it was bad, but I'm just saying like able to be like, yeah, it's all good. We'll still rock to your music. We can still rock. We can still rock to R. Kelly because I mean, there's a shit ton of people out there, a shit ton of these fucking entertainers that we kind of, it is what it is, and you still rock out to their fucking music. So you know, because I mean, if you like think about this, man, think about this. R. Kelly, like if you say like not boycott R. Kelly, but yeah, I guess boycott and or cancel R. Kelly, like you know how much music you cannot listen to? Like, cause you have to do it all as a whole. You can't just say I'm gonna stop listening to R. Kelly. You can't listen to Aaliyah neither. Certain Michael Jackson songs you can't listen to. Certain Celine Dion songs you can't listen to. B2K, not to say you're listening to B2K, but that's out the window. There's a couple bad boy songs you can't even listen to. Like the list is on and on. If it features R. Kelly, you can't listen to that. Usher, same girl, that's a rap. Come on, man. Ooh. Hells is up there. Kels is up there. Now is he fucking with Babyface? Yeah, yeah. I mean, and I ain't trying to disrespect Babyface. He fucking with Babyface. I don't think he's better than Babyface. Babyface might be number one. Jimmy Jam and Terry, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis might be number two. Now, I know there's a lot of folks out there. You might be a little bit underage. When I say underage, you might be a little bit younger, over 18, obviously, but a little bit younger. You might not know who Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis is, but if you don't, do your motherfucking research. They were the truth. You heard? Missy Elliott. Yeah, Missy out there. I'm going down the list right now too. I have to pull this up. Jermaine Dupri. Ooh, I never thought about that one. Hold on, let me take a sip. Hold on. I never thought about adding Jermaine Dupri to that list. Yeah, yeah. JD need to be up there. Yeah, yeah. JD need to be up there. The Dream is another one. Mm, this is crazy. Brian Michael Cox. Stevie Wonder. Sean, oh boy, from Rodney Jerkins is another one. Dallas Austin. Yeah. Um, Teddy Riley. Yeah. Smokey. Oh, Kel's got some issues. I mean, Smokey Robinson. I kind of forgot about him. Mike wrote some shit. Yeah, he wrote some shit. Yeah. I'm thinking about Sean. I think his last name is Williams. Sean Williams. Oh boy, the skinny, the slim dark skin dude for Boys to Men. He wrote some shit too. He was fire. He was fire. So after naming all of them, I gotta get the nod to Babyface. I think Quincy Jones wrote some shit too. I mean, there's like levels, like we were talking about last time, like levels. There's you're a good writer, you're a great writer, and then there's like upper fucking echelon. And I want to say Quincy Jones wrote some shit, and if that is the case, Quincy is a no, no, I can't bring Quincy down. Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. It's Babyface, bro. Babyface got that. Babyface is probably the greatest R&B writer of all time. Hip hop, no man, I can't really. I got to do a lot of research. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to the greatest hip hop writer, because a lot of times some of them ghost wrote. They probably got paid for it. Royalties and shit like that. But they ghost wrote, so we don't know who really wrote what. I mean, don't get me wrong. We found out later that Jay wrote that I think it was still DRE representing for the gangsters all across the world. Steel. Yeah. And when you sit down and like listen to it, you can tell. You can tell. A lot of times, like Dre, if you hear Dre in a song and he has a feature, like somebody like Dre featuring such and such, 9 times out of 10, that person wrote that verse for him, and you can hear it. You can hear it. It's crazy. It's wild. Anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know who the greatest writer in hip hop. That's greatest writer. 3K is up there too. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, man. Lupe is up there. I ain't forget about Lupe. All right. Oh yeah, fucking backpackers about to come for me, but nah, I ain't forget about Lupe. I don't know, man. Yeah, I really got to sit down with that one and try to figure that one out. I don't know who the greatest hip hop writer, but I think Babyface is the greatest R&B writer of all time. I gotta give it to Babyface. I'm sorry. It's a wrap. That one is shut down. That one is shut down. That one is shut down. Babyface. Now, since we talking kind of, I guess, did a dive into R&B. I did see now they're doing all these fucking Mount Rushmores. Last week we talked about the greatest white rapper of all time, or the top four, or however that goes. Now, I mean, they were talking about. I saw independent artists, which I didn't want to touch on. Then I saw the R&B Mount Rushmore, bruh. 1, 2, R. Kelly, Usher. Who's 3 and 4? Are we considering MJ R&B? If so, then yeah. Then who's 4? R&B Mount Rushmore? Males only, males only. Hold on. Oh man, that's a tough one. Oh, I'm smoking the hookah too. Smoking the hookah too. I think I make some of the best hookahs. Like outside of, nah, fuck that. Inside of hookah bars and all that shit too. Lounges and all that shit. I should start a fucking hookah business. I should start making hookahs. My hookahs be fire. My hookahs be fire. Look, not that bullshit they be doing in the fucking in the lounges and shit. Shit be all tight. Nah. Hookah's supposed to pull fucking smooth. You're supposed to get the smoke out. You're supposed to taste that shit. Our hookahs are fire. Anyway, back to the Mount Rushmore. Number four. I don't know who number four would be. Kind of stuck on that. But I gotta go Breezy. I mean Breezy, because Breezy is a little bit of all three of them, right? He could sing like Kels. He could write like Kels. He performs like MJ. Yeah, that's my Mount Rushmore. I'm sorry. That's my Mount Rushmore. Might not be yours, but that's mine. That's mine. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm a 90s. I was born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s. So yeah. Yeah. Kelly, R. Kelly, Chris Brown. And this is not in order. MJ, Usher. That's the Mount Rushmore. Hit me on the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm tripping. I could very well be tripping. No, I'm not. I'm not tripping. That's the Mount Rushmore. That's it. That's it. That's the Mount Rushmore. Yeah, I'm going with that. I'm rocking with that. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, yeah. That's it. We gonna do that now. Since I got that one out the way, right? Okay, here we go. I saw a video. Who sent it to me? Bo sent it to me. I saw it. Yeah, he sent it to me, and it was Pharrell and Timbo. And they were talking about who made. I maybe I think they were talking about who made the best Jay Z song. I'm almost positive, right? And I was like, yeah, Pharrell, easily. There was a discussion. There was a discussion, right? And I was like, it shouldn't be up for discussion at all. Not to say I didn't talk to my man about it. We didn't really go back and forth about it, but there was a discussion, in the comments. Like, nah, it was Timbo. No, it was Pharrell. And I'm like, bro, like, what are y'all even talking about right now? Because don't get me wrong, Timbo made some shit. He did. It's hot. He did Paper Chase, 1 Minute Man. I mean, Jay Z was on it. That was Missy joint. But whatever. Hola Jovito, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Fire, the Snoopy track, Nigga What, Nigga Who, Is That Your Chick, right? All right, yeah, Timbo did some shit for Jay. Bro, bro. Pharrell did I Just Wanna Love You, La La La, Change Clothes, Frontin', Frontin', Gotta Have It, Blue Magic, and probably the best, if we're comparing Pharrell and Timbo with Jay, who did Jay songs, Allure. Like Timbo didn't make a beat. He didn't make a beat like touching Allure when it came to Jay. Granted, nah, they're not two different vibes. Because I mean, I'm sure Timbo is capable of making a beat like that. Timbo is talented, crazy. Timbo is dope. Like he real dope. He not touching Allure at all. At fucking all. No, 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 no. He's not touching Allure. Like, what is anybody like? No, like, nah. And I'm trying to think of other. No, he's not touching the Lord. It's Pharrell, easy. And we need to give Pharrell his flowers too. Like, we really need to give Pharrell his flowers. Like Pharrell, the Neptunes. Let me stop. We need to give the Neptunes their flowers. And that's not a shot at. Is it Chad Hugo? I think that's his name. I'm not trying to separate them when I say Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? So I have to make sure we got. Yeah, they were dope. They actually dropped a very dope album too. I forgot the name of it. I think it was their first album. You know, I don't know if y'all know, but Nori put Neptunes on the map years ago. Years ago, a lot of folks didn't want to. Niggas didn't want to fuck with Pharrell with them, with the Neptunes. with their beats. Nori put him on the map, and Nori. I mean, shout out to Nori. Like, regardless that I ain't gonna say regardless. That's not the word I want to use. He does a lot of interrupted during his interviews and shit like that, which is rather annoying. But outside of that, Nori, man, for somebody that didn't want to rap, for somebody that came straight from the streets, that didn't want to rap and turned it into a career, like went platinum. I don't know how many times he went platinum. I, twice, three times. I think three of his albums went platinum. I think I ain't gonna say he put reggaeton on the map. I ain't gonna say he brought it to the United States himself. But who was doing reggaeton and hip hop before Nori? Don't worry, I'll wait. Fat Joe wasn't even doing that. Fat Joe had Tony Sunshine. Like, come on, man. Wait, nah, yeah. Nori need to get his flowers too. We gotta, yeah, we gotta sit down. Not even gonna say bow down to Nori, but shout out to Noriega, man. Well, Nori. I don't know if he could use that name, Noriega. This fucking hookah is fire. But yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, it's a lore. It's a lure, and it's not fucking close at all. It's not close at all. It's a lure. Um, I did want to say thank you for rocking with me. If you've been rocking, well, thank you for rocking with me. For the ones that do, thank you for the ones that will. Thank you for the ones that did. Um, Slowly but surely trying to build, I guess, build my followers, build my subscribers, and all that stuff. Takes time, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you know, keep fucking with me, man. I'm gonna get better. I promise. I'm gonna try to stay on course with all my, excuse me, with all my subjects and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get better equipment as well. Sooner or later, yeah, sooner. Let me get better equipment as well. Quick plug, real quick. If you haven't heard of it, I can't plug that. I can't plug that. I don't think I can, for real, because then I won't be able to use it. So hit me if you want this plug. I'll say that. Hit me. And if you know me, yeah, hit me. We'll do it like that. So, TV shows. TV shows. I heard a lot of good things about Sinners. A lot of good things. I was not excited for this movie because of the hype behind it. I was kind of like, that's not that Ryan Coogler. I might be, if I mispronounce his name, I apologize. But the writer and director of Sinners, same dude who did Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Fruitville Station. Fruitville Station was dope. He fucks with Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan too. Jersey, stand the fuck up. We in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Michael B. Jordan. If y'all know who he is, man, it's homie from The Wire. I forgot his name. What was his name? He the one. Where's Wallace? Was that Wallace? He was Wallace. Yeah, he was Wallace. Yeah, was he? Yeah, yeah, he was Wallace. Yeah, he was Wallace in The Wire. But anyway, um, Ryan fucks with Michael B. Jordan hard body. And I'm not the biggest Michael B. Jordan fan as far as acting. I think he got typecasted for a little minute. Just playing the same role over and over. If you don't know what typecasting is, I'm not trying to insult anybody's intelligence. Um, I think he got typecasted for a minute, and I didn't like that because at Fruitville Station, he showed, even in The Wire, he did pretty decent in The Wire. Fruitville Station, he showed the ability to act, right? Like I can fucking do this, and then got big and Creed, and all that. Not big, but I mean, bulked up size wise, and did Creed and all that shit, and it kind of it just wasn't, it just didn't hit the same. Like he just never went back to acting, and I think Ryan Coogler might have pulled. He did have a one of the dopest lines in um, cinema history, right at the end of Black Panther. If you know, you know, right? Um, but I think Ryan Coogler might have pulled something out of him in this movie, and I've heard nothing but great things. I haven't heard anybody, whether that's on TikTok, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anybody. Anybody that I follow on any social media, they haven't said nobody has said anything bad about this movie. That's very fucking rare. That is extremely fucking rare that nobody has said anything bad about the movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing the movie there. I wasn't gonna go see it. Now I'm gonna see it. With that being said, Black Mirror just did I tell you about Black Mirror last week? I might have. I might have told you I was coming out. I did watch all of Black Mirror and hmm, wait a minute. Give me a sec. I'll say this. It was good. I did not like the Issa Rae episode. It's not because of Issa Rae. I'm an Issa Rae fan. I didn't like that she acted like herself. I don't think the role called for that, if that makes any sense. I didn't like that. I enjoyed the premise behind the episode, but I didn't like her in that episode. I don't think it fit her. Thank you. Shout out for trying. For her trying to evolve. As an act. I think they call them actors, but actress. But they kind of that whole movement now. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, that. Anyway, I appreciate her trying to evolve, but I don't know. I don't think she did a good job. The first episode was crazy. First one was crazy. Um, Paul Giamatti, I think that's his last name, from Billions. He was in one. That was a fire episode. That was a fire episode. Then I went back and started watching just random episodes of Black Mirror out of nowhere, and not even say out of nowhere. I just wanted to remind myself how good this fucking series was. We're talking 7 seasons, and this is some of the greatest writing I've seen in my fucking life, as far as a TV show. And I'm not saying it's top five. It's top 10 for sure. It's top 10. It's top 10, but it's top five because I mean you got The Wire, Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy. Some say The Sopranos, which I have yet to finish. The Sopranos. I think I'm on like season 3 before The Sopranos. I'll get to it, so I can't put The Sopranos up there because I haven't finished it. So, like I said, The Wire, and this is not The Wire is number one. The rest are not in order. Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad is number two. Then Sons of Anarchy. Two more great fucking TV shows. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Maybe next episode. I'm trying to think. Hold on, if I could pull two more TV shows that I really enjoy that I watch every fucking year. Besides The Wire, besides Anarchy and Well, I haven't revisited Breaking Bad. I tried to, but it starts so slow. It starts so slow. I really wanted to revisit Breaking Bad, but I did. I think I will though. I'll revisit it again. I watched episodes here and there, but not like I watched The Wire from season 1 to season 5 every year or every 2 years. Every year I try to. I did it this year. It was dope. Season 2 of The Wire is so fucking slept on, and it was so necessary. It was so necessary. Oh man, season 2 of The Wire was very necessary. I'm glad they did it that way. I didn't appreciate it. I did not appreciate it when I was younger. I appreciate season 2 now. I appreciate season 2. Now I don't know if I can rank the seasons of The Wire. Anyway, back to Black Mirror. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's pretty dope. I told y'all about Mobland. Still fire. Guy Ritchie still does not fucking miss. Check out Mobland. That shit is hella dope. Hella dope. I haven't seen any movies or anything like that. New music. I haven't listened to any new music. I have a problem. I'm just so stuck. I'm so stuck in the shit that I used to listen to. A lot of this new music just doesn't catch me. I do fuck with BX the Plug. He is so fucking fire. He is so fucking fire. His album was hella dope. Yeah, his album was fire. I thoroughly enjoyed his album. I think it's L.A. Russell or La Russell. I think he's from the Bay. My homeboy put me on him. Shout out to Keystone. He put me on him about a year and a half ago. He sent me a short. I think he was rapping on the back of a van or some shit. Not a van, the back of a pickup truck. and just ride through the hood. That shit, it was fucking, it was crazy. And I was like, yo, who the fuck is this kid? This kid can rap. I ain't gonna call him a kid. Who the fuck is this guy? He can rap. He's blowing up slowly but surely. I'm not sure if he dropped the project yet. I think if he didn't drop a project yet, he will be dropping a project. But check him out, man. I think it's L.A. Russell or Low Russell. One or the other. I could be wrong, but he dope. He hella fire. I think those are the only two I've really been keying in on lately. At least within the past 6 months to a year. Really been keying in on them, like checking out their music and shit like that. So if you ever check them out, man. I'm about done. I thought this was gonna be a longer episode. It's not. I don't know how long we went. Oh, it's the same, about 30 minutes. Same. I really don't have much to talk about this time, but I had to get this one out. Tomorrow's Easter Sunday, so happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna finish this bottle of wine for the hookah. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna finish the bottle, but I'm gonna have another cup, and I'm gonna finish my hookah, and I'm gonna do my edits, all that. Try to get this out to you guys as quickly as possible. Hopefully you enjoy it. Nah, you will enjoy it. God damn it. So enjoy it. Holla at me. Y'all take it easy, man. One.